Greetings. This is going to be a little sketchbook tour. This sketchbook started, I think, 2018. Yeah, 2018 to about 2020, I think. Only about, well, I guess about 50 drawings. I think there's probably a few pages removed. Well, let's take a look. And I like to leave my first page blank. I don't know. So I started doing this with the Inktober that year. This was the first time I ever participated in that, so I typically use only pen or marker. I use pencil very rarely. So this one's called Tranquility. I think I can zoom in a little bit, you can see a little more. This one was for, the word was roast. Kind of looks like his head's exploding. I don't know. I like the 6-eye mouth guy too. So this one was Spell. I like this one, it looks like an avocado a little bit. These are all symbols. I believe this may have been my birthday. Probably. But these square ones are Mayan symbols, as well as these circular ones, but I honestly cannot remember what they do. Venus, Libra, Sun, Mercury, Gemini, Moon, Earth, of course. I forget what this means. This one was Chicken. I like to use shapes to make characters sometimes. And then I thought I would be clever and sort of reuse my drawing for the next day's drawing, which was drooling. We'll zoom in real quick. You can see the chicken sort of makes an appearance, almost as though he's on his own psychedelic journey. I'm sure people who have tried the experience can relate a little bit. So I'm pretty sure this was Star, and I kind of continued the mouths and eyes. I really love how the mouth separates within all the stars like that. Some people say this is creepy. I guess I can see that, sure. If you are a fan of my Photoshop work, you'll kind of understand where I'm going with this. You've got different displacements of the star with the different layers. We're gonna zoom in here, take a look. So in this one I was trying to be a little more optical illusions. I like to learn about them and study how your eye views things and how you can see different aspects. The more you look at it, or at different angles, or different sittings, maybe. I just enjoy sort of tricking the eyeball a little bit. Which you also get when you add these 3D shapes. And depending on where you put your lines, you'll end up creating different types of spaces and textures. So just like combining all of those to see what we get. I treat it more as an experiment than some sort of specific outcome. Even though this was during October, I think I stopped doing the words and just started drawing my own things. So for this one I was sort of trying to do a faster one, or at least speed up my line work. And it was sort of creating kind of monsters or demonic type things, entities, I guess, I don't know. I'm always trying to do different things usually. This is more line work, and then I ended up coming back in and filling these sort of shapes, and the way I do it is I'll sometimes draw one thing and then just come back, add more layers. I mean, chances are I'll come back and do even more layers. So another one where I started on the back, and this is again exactly the same what I was just talking about here with the where I just come back and doodle more and just keep adding stuff and trying to create different textures, and just don't be afraid to sort of ruin it. When you do stuff like this, it's pretty common to have all kinds of mistakes. But it's just fun to see what you get too, you know? Also finally busting out some of the color markers. This is a little quick one, sort of on the graphic design, you know, simple recognizable objects as opposed to the chaos. Definitely sort of a king and queen of the dead vibe with maybe some kind of angel. And some of them are, you know, me testing out pens just to see what they do, and then you just get a collage of all sorts of things going on. I think this one had a word, I think it was bolt. I like this argyle pattern, it's kind of cool. And sort of turning a checkered into an argyle and kind of hinting at the eyes there. It's pretty fun. Definitely got carried away with these little blocks. And it says Blue Rhythmic Storm 19, so that would have been the Mayan calendar day. It's a 260-day calendar. 20 day signs and 13 tones. This one was pretty cool. I love this guy up here. I was learning about electricity and sort of radio waves and how all of that works at the time, so that's probably where this kind of radio tower vibe thing is going on. I'll do a quick zoom in. You got the 6-eye guy again with the diamond, the tetrahedron. Next, oh, this one's got a lot of boxy vibes, I guess. I definitely don't remember what this, if this was based on a word or what. Probably not, honestly. You get kind of bored having to follow the list. So this one kind of has some spooky vibes. Splitted eyeball there. Pretty cool. This is one I'll probably end up going back into at some point. So maybe that boxy one's sort of a story where it leads into this. So this one's kind of boxy too, but then, you know, you've got the eyeball stuff. I don't know what it is. It's cool explosion. I like drawing explosions. Big fan of those stylistic anime explosions. So this one, I think I was integrating a ruler, that you can kind of see these straight lines, or sort of seeing how they can create depth. This one just turned out pretty wild. Might have been learning about robots or something. Kind of look like robots. So too, when you're zoomed in here, you can see that the eyeballs only kind of look like eyeballs just based on the line. They're not actually connected or anything. It's kind of a face that just looks like a face because of the proximity of objects in that area. So a little bit more explosions and eyeballs, explosion of eyeballs. And you have mouths within mouths. Got a little wizard over here. Yeah, this one's cool. I started getting a little bit faster at drawing the eyes. I do remember that. So this one I busted out the big Sharpie and just sort of, I believe I put post-it notes down, which is how I got this type of square here. And then the post-it notes kind of covered up little bits of the drawing. And then I sort of just doodled into the rest. This would probably look pretty cool as like a big poster or something. More mouths. Eyeballs everywhere. A lot of little things going on in here. Explosions, mask, faces, eyeballs, lights, radio tower, a little peace thing, and the flower here, little arms and hands. Like all these little faces. Now with like this stuff here, I would do a lot more of this type stuff, except time, you know. So this is an old set of markers I have. It's literally just 3 colors, blue, orange, and green. And I got a cool flower. I really like how that turned out. This is one that kind of looks cool at different angles as well. A lot of my stuff I like to make it that you can look at it at different angles. I find that really fascinating. Like this actually is probably one of the cooler ones. Nice. So this one's probably not done, but it's probably as done as it's gonna get for right now. I think I was learning about Tartaria and the mud flood at the time. And we got 3 different columns. And yeah, I gotta finish this someday. This one was done. My friends and I get together once in a while and do a drawing session where we just chill and draw. And this is what I came up with. Pretty proud of those tentacles actually too. More colors and sort of a, I guess a Buddha, I don't know. You'll have to imagine some sort of mouth on there. I haven't drawn one, obviously. We'll get that in there someday. This one turned out pretty cool. I really like this sine wave pattern. It just turned out really great in my opinion. I replicated it up here. Maybe a little harder to see. We'll zoom in a little bit. There we go, yeah. Yeah, this is one I'll probably work on more here and there. Yeah, not a whole lot this. There's a street sweeper going by right now. So this one I definitely should finish in time. Kind of has the queenly vibe. Yeah, we'll see. More lines and unicorn-looking six-eyed monsters. I think this is gonna be a face or something. I don't know. I think, yeah, this is probably some sort of time thing. Time wizard, probably. So this is actually, I think, this was 2019 Inktober. This one turned out great. I really enjoy these colors. They really remind me of the old trading cards, like old baseball trading cards with the blue and the red. And it kind of looks like it's going down a drain. Or it's coming out of a drain? This one's got some more mills and kind of the drooly feel again. For this too, I was experimenting with those X's and different ways of just filling certain areas of space. I don't remember the word for this. But it kind of has like a treasure vibe here, obviously, with sort of demonic, I don't know, kind of monstrous looking lines. Remember, they're just lines. They just look like things. Teeth, lots of teeth, lots of eyes. Keep your eyes on the prize. Tentacle monster. I believe this ended up just being, yeah, some sort of testing and different experiments. This one was something about cold. I drew a bunch of snowflakes. I think the one before I had messed up on, so it ended up turning into just a pile of stuff. Again, this is one that I could literally just keep adding to. I like this frozen effect though, where you basically just adding like a little stroke around the area, almost like a casing, you know. Definitely gives it a cold vibe. And it turned out cool. Again, I don't remember this one. I think it was something about structure or building, maybe, because it's, you know, it has structural vibes. Obviously, an explosion here, but I really like the depth that it managed to pull off here. This is one where I'd love to like keep going all the way up here. building more. So this one's just kind of a pile of stuff. Let's zoom in real quick and see. All kinds of weird stuff going on. Well, I like to just try shapes and lines. Just see what you get. There's like a weird Pokemon thing here. Mr. Freeze. Some hands. Poorly drawn hands. This one's called Incantare, which, if I remember correctly, is Greek for enchant. So I tried to make a sort of enchanted image. One's a little creepier. Kind of stitches and mouths warping into each other. I don't know. I think when I made this, I was wondering how this would look with 3D glasses. I'll have to try that sometime. So for this one, I definitely used rulers for the background, and the eyeballs and the mouths took quite a while. This is a lot of work just for an Inktober. I don't know why I was sort of channeling snowman vibes for this one, and kind of moon shapes, crescents. I think the word might have been dragon for this one, I'm not sure. I was going for speed though, because those other two took a while. I really like the strokes on here, it's awesome. It's really a lot of awesome texture going on. I know one of my gray markers was also dying, which makes some really cool texture. Three primary color dragons. So I think this was spirits or something like that. I like how it turned out. And I believe this one was overgrown. I did go back and add some. I might do a little bit more. I'd like to have some roots maybe coming out through here or something, but we'll see. this was, just ended up, I think, being practice. Even though it's just practice, though, I really like it. It's got a cool vibe. And this one was, the term was wild. And I like these sort of monster characters. I like how colorful this one is as well. It turned out really nice. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you'd like to get prints or commission, you can check out my shop at todcast.shop or visit my website at executivestarwizard.com. Thanks. Have a good one.